What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have India pushes back against Trump on trade talks. Let's see what's happening in India. Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to support the channel further, you can hit that join button and become a member and receive your exclusive benefits. Let's dive in.
Negotiations are a tricky thing, especially trade negotiations. Yes, you go in with a strategy, but it's important to be flexible, to change your tactics based on the evolving situation.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what India is doing with the United States. Just think back to April 2nd. Most countries criticized Donald Trump's tariffs, but India did not. Instead, New Delhi began talks. The strategy was to play along with Donald Trump to strike a deal before anyone else. But looks like that strategy is now changing. Reports say India is toughening its position. It is demanding the removal of Trump's 10% baseline tariffs. Now, these tariffs apply to all imports. They have been retained despite some trade deals. For example, the US and the UK struck a deal last month. The US and the UK, they had a deal, yet the 10% tariffs still remain. But India is not deterred. India is pushing the Trump administration to scrap this baseline rate. Same with rules of origin. Donald Trump says 60% of a good's value must be produced in India. Only then will it be seen as made in India. Again, New Delhi is pushing back. It wants to bring that down to 35%.
Oh.
India is also reportedly mulling tariffs on American imports.
Oh.
Now, this relates to a different trade issue.
Dang. So even India, whereas in the beginning, yeah, it seemed like India wasn't really bothered by like all the tariff talk. Like it seemed like India was cool. You saw Modi and Trump like complimenting each other on TV and being cool with one another. Um, but I guess India, I guess, was trying to slide in the door before and make sure they ain't getting no tariffs. But with Trump, he just it don't matter who he is, how close he is. Trump throwing tariffs out. I mean, he done took a lot back and thrown them out and took them back and throw. So I don't know who all is tariffed at the moment and who all is on the 90-day delay. But India, I guess Modi and them said, yeah, we tried doing this the cool way, the nice way, but we're gonna have to start pushing back against these two.
Issue altogether. Back in March, you may remember, the US imposed a 25% tariff on steel and aluminium. India moved the World Trade Organization, the WTO, against this tariff. As per rules, the WTO notified the US. Washington rejected that notice. They said the tariffs were triggered by national security.
Oh wow!
So India is looking at responding.
Oh,
Reports say New Delhi could slap tariffs on US almonds, walnuts, and metals, like a reciprocal tariff. Like I said, this is a different trade issue, but it confirms a change in tactic. The question is, what has triggered this? Well, the report talks about three main reasons. Number one, Trump's setback in court. Last week, you may remember this, a New York court had stayed Donald Trump's tariffs. The court said the president did not have such authority. He could not unilaterally impose tariffs. I'm sure that verdict influenced negotiation tactics. After all, why give concessions if the policy will be struck down? So that's one reason. Number two, the world has figured out TACO. TACO stands for Trump Always Chickens Out, TACO.
oh, everything. That's what I just said earlier. I feel like they always get thrown out, but then they always get pulled back for a 30-day delay or 60-day delay or 90-day delay or whatever. But it just kind of feel like shakes up the market, makes it unstable, puts a lot of people in doubt, puts a lot of these companies, they may stop ordering for a while because it puts them, they don't know, you don't know what's coming. It's a very unpredictable economy when tariffs are being thrown out and pulled back and thrown out and pulled back. And so it's we tariffing people is we not.
The US media has coined the term. It says the president inevitably makes a U-turn after raising the stakes. He chickens out. And we saw that with China. Trump raised the tariffs all the way to 245%, but
God
eventually backed
dang.
down. Again, this will influence
That's
negotiation
because most of our
tactics.
stuff is made in China.
And finally, reason number three, the political changes. Donald Trump is not exactly a favorite in India right now. In the middle of India's operations in Pakistan, he announced a ceasefire. He also claimed credit for
Of
brokering the
course he
truce.
did.
India has repeatedly rejected Trump's claims.
Of course. Of course. Bro is crazy. It's insane. And I hate to sound like I hate the man because I mean it don't bother me too much, to be honest. Me personally. But my days, this is he dude. How you gonna try to take credit for that, dog? How you gonna try to be the one that step up? If any war in the world ends, you know who coming for the credit. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now.
New Delhi says the ceasefire was reached bilaterally between India and Pakistan. Nonetheless, Trump keeps repeating his claim and taking credit. So maybe India is losing patience. And we see why. Pakistani officials are visiting the US this week. They're looking to strike a trade deal with the US. Think about how absurd that is.
Hmm.
Pakistan just sponsored a terror attack on India. They killed
Yep.
26 innocent civilians in cold blood. And what does Donald Trump do? He rewards them with trade talks and deals. He calls their leaders great men. The question is, did that force India to recalibrate its strategy?
I mean, you heard what that Pakistani official said when they was talking about terrorism. So we've been doing the USA dirty work for about 2, 3 decades now.
I'm afraid we can't be sure. But the fact is, Trump's position is a lot weaker now. He's facing setbacks in Ukraine. He's facing setbacks in West Asia. He's facing rejection in courts. So India would be wise to capitalize on the situation.
So I can't. I mean, it's well. Of course, you're gonna start facing setbacks, bro. Um, it just seems like since they got into office, is a lot of isolating the USA, a lot of isolating ourselves, a lot of almost treating allies as enemies and getting them to look elsewhere and to look within to for sustainability, and not wanting to partner with the U.S. anymore and not wanting to come to the U.S. anymore. Yeah, so I'd love to know y'all thoughts in the comment section. How do y'all feel about this? I can't believe he's trying to take credit for that Pakistan and India ceasefire, but I can't believe it at the same time. That's all we got. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next. I'll see y'all next time.